Let's do this, team. What's up, Motosumo? Hello, welcome to Motosumo. Welcome to your class, team. My name is Ben. I'm your instructor for this class. I'm coming to you all the way, streaming live or recorded, whenever you're doing this, team, from London in the UK. It is pouring outside, pretty much. That's what the weather's like in here, which is why it's a joy to be in here. This is what is going on outside, and this is also what we're going to be doing in a bit. So let's get ready to go, team. This is your fast and fun class. So this is all about a mixture of speed, and it's about a mixture of sort of intervals and stuff as well. It's just all about that sort of HIIT training, high intensity interval training. It's about raising the heart rate up and then bringing it down, bang, raising it up, and it's the best way to burn calories. It's a lovely stress buster. It's also quite fun as well because you get to go fast, especially in those races. I'm looking at you, Nato. You love that racetrack. So do you, Duran Duran, man. But getting ready, team. We're going to start, as always, in that resistance zero, team. Oh, yeah. We're going to get ready to go. Bringing up that tempo. And we go for this. Starting off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm restless, so give me something to do. Yeah.
We got that happy sort of pop music going on with this class. That's the sort of vibe we want with this one.
Everybody will be on me, gonna join me when I take a shower.
Nice. Remember, just a resistance zero. And we don't go too fast in this, mainly because it'd be super easy to get up into that red zone. I don't want you to. We use resistance zero to just get those legs moving for the first time. It's also the way we sort of base ourselves. It's the way of setting everyone to make sure we're all at the same level. And that level is the very bottom of your bike. So basically no resistance on whatsoever. You'll notice that as you move those legs around, you're hardly doing anything. It's just basically gravity that's pushing each leg round. Too easy. So we don't want to spend too long here, so let's bring it up into that resistance one. I'm using the analogy of butter these days. That's the way I do it. So imagine your resistance one is completely melted butter. If you moved your hand through completely melted butter, one, it would probably be quite hot, but ignore that. We just want to imagine it really nice and liquidy, just getting those legs round, super easy. Let's go for a few push paces. And once again, at least for now, I don't want you going up into those sort of 130s. I know both of you can get up into those 130s in this. We don't want to go too mad for this one because we want to keep it safe. Getting ready, 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. You can get over 100. I don't mind if you go into those 110s, but I don't want you going absolutely mental with it. Not yet, at least. Not yet. Lovely. All three of us in that 100.
I'll be the center of attention like I'm some kind of astronaut. Cause I'm ready for the moon tonight. I got a feeling I'm crashing
2, 1. Slowing it down. And we get ready to go again. We build it up. Another 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Swinging from the chandeliers, I won't be sorry. I got a feeling I'm gonna crash into this party. Cause I'm just an accident way through. Big numbers all round. This is when you set those intentions. The numbers you start to push out now is how I expect you to go in with the same intensity until the rest of it, pulling it back. Set those intentions. Yo, what do you want to gain from this class? How do you want to feel at the end of it? Think about the route, picture you at the end of the class, and now picture your journey through it and how you're going to get there. A bit of visualization to kick things off for this fast and fun, team. Let's go for another push pace now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, we really stay focused on driving it through, pushing all the way. Big numbers, everyone in those hundreds. 3, 2, 1. Time we bring it up. Resistance 2 coming up. First time hitting that sort of race resistance. We ain't hitting the track quite yet. Remember, this is your sort of race resistance. You bring it up. We go back to that butter and you think we want to sort of harden the butter ever so slightly. It's still liquidy, but it's hardened ever so slightly. So you can still wave your hands through it. You can still bring up some speed, but it's that bit tougher. You're actually having to work around. Still keeping that core strong. Still keeping everything tight. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Let's go. And keep that form strong with it. Go on, team. Rest there. Nice stuff. Still hitting those hundreds. Yes, team. Yo, use the intentions we've set today. They're big ones. Again, 2, 1. I've got a feeling about this one. I've got a feeling about this class. We're going to be hitting some big numbers. Remember, we got this happy music on. Can't help but put you in that good mood. I'm in a good mood. I've told you it's raining outside. That ain't stopping me because I'm inside now. I'm exercising. I'm with you lot. We got music, slowing it down. That ain't stopping me from having that good mood, from being in it, from smiling, from enjoying myself. So we get ready to go once again. In 3, 2, 1. So we're still hitting those sort of random intervals. We ain't aligned quite yet. And we rest there, bringing up resistance 3. Feeling good. Everyone's feeling good. Remember that resistance 3. Now it's hardened again. Now you're pretty much churning through it. Now remember when you churn butter, you're like, oh. I'm lying, I've literally never churned butter in my life, but I can imagine that if you churn butter, that's how you do it. I'm imagining that if it gets a bit harder, you're actually having to work your way through. It becomes part of like a proper labor, you know? Let's go again, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Slowing it down. Cool, one more of those before we bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Hitting those big numbers. Guys at home as well, Motosumo. Everyone's feeling it. Remember, we've always got those emojis so you can show me how you're doing. I mean, it's early on, but I'm still feeling like I'm breaking a little sweat. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I know we are as well. There you go. In that sort of party mood, just like I am. It's festive season after all. Slowing it down. Nice. Let's take it up. Resistance 4. Resistance 4. Now that butter that banged on about so much, now it's pretty much hard. Now you're actually having to work your way through it. So let's stand up for a couple intervals. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I didn't press it. There we go. So remember, this should feel super heavy. That butter is pretty much hard. Having to properly work it through it. Don't you worry about me, yeah. Don't you worry about me. Sitting down, nice stuff. Short break, let's get back into that. One more of those before we drop it down and we get into your speed round. 3 and 2 and 1. Again, let's do it. Pushing it through once again. And push those hips back, so we want to stay on that tempo as well. Lovely pace. Another 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. All right. Warm up done. Feeling good. You know how we're going to start this one? We start this one by saying a little tracker, a little base level, drop it down, resistance 2. Nato's ready. Remember, resistance 2, race time. Feeling it? I'm looking at you two. I'm looking at you guys at home. Set your level now. 3, 2, 1, resistance 2. Let's do it. Not resistance 1. It's me against you two. That's unfair. I'm gonna have to hold my own now, lads. Halfway. God, this is when the competitive spirit comes in, isn't it? This is when the competitive spirit properly comes in. So what team you're on, really think of this as a sort of individual. If you've got a distance meter, that's your time to look at how fast you're going within this minute. If you don't, it's about that effort level. And you're trying to hit sort of 85, 90% for a minute, which is tough. 3, 2, 1. Cool, slowing it down, keeping those legs moving. Slowing it down, keeping those legs moving. Let's check those numbers out. Holy moly. Nato. 877. That is ridiculous. Huge effort. Let's stand up. Resistance 14. 3, 2, 1. So just want to burn those legs out a little bit. Just burn those legs out. So we're on that little climb once again. Remember, the main point of today is about fast and fun. So I use this little section. Just get into those legs. Just get you a little bit out of breath. As a sort of little middle point. 8 seconds time, we bring up that resistance. We go heavier, you hold your pace, you hold your RPM. 3, 2, 1, we take it up. You know what? We go back-to-back races. We go back-to-back races. So getting ready to go again. Another resistance 2, another 1 minute going on that clock. Back on the racetrack. Give me some pace. Give me some real speed now. We sit down in 7 seconds. In that resistance 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I know it could have been better. You look so pretty in life.
Once again, those teams. Nato and Duran, man. 2 legends who always hit over 700 minimum.
Don't think you got the concept right. Double moral bitterness is not my time.
Team, everyone, that's halfway.
You got me paper thin, doing concrete face,
All the way.
romance in the madness. You got me good, baby. Keep on coming back to you. I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up.
Three, 2, 1. Keep those legs moving. Keep those legs moving. Nice. 9. NATO. 950. Cakes all round, Duran Duran, man. Huge effort all round. How are we doing, team? Feeling good, feeling strong? We can do a little bit of sprint training now. And what I mean by that, keep those legs moving in that resistance 2. We're going to bring it up to resistance 3. And you know what we're going to work? We're going to work 15 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. A lot of the time we flip it around. We do 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. Because we're in resistance 3, you're giving me a maximum effort in that resistance 3 for 15 seconds, and we stand up and we sort of chill out, climb for 30. And you're going to give me 6 of them. Take it up to that resistance 3. So this is proper sprint training. 15 seconds sat down sprint as hard as you can in resistance 3. Stood up recovery climb for 30 seconds, all in resistance 3. 6 times, team. We go in. 3, 2, 1. Remember, this is resistance 3. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Because we're in that resistance 3, this is quite a nice little one here. All of us, every single one of us, add a tiny bit of resistance on. We're going to do that each time. So it's going to get heavier and heavier and heavier. If you're finding this 15-second max effort easy, you're nowhere near high enough in your resistance. It should be a struggle. 3, 2, 1. Two, 1. 2 down. 2 down. We get ready to take it up in that resistance. Let's go. Take it up there. And by the end, we should be sort of getting towards that resistance 4. Getting ready. Number 3. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1. Let's go. Sprint training at its finest. This is sort of power sprint training, strength sprint training. 2, 1. Halfway, 3 down, 3 to go. I'm going to get a little bit nerdy with you for a couple of seconds. There are different sort of energy zones that the body can use. Aerobic, anaerobic, and then there's a little secret one called like the creatine phosphate energy system. This is what we're working in. Like, it's sort of maximum 10 seconds actually, so it's sort of just outside that. But you should not be able to go any faster in this resistance than 15 seconds. We take it up again for number 4. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Two, 1. How are we doing? If this ain't burning those legs, I'm going to say that again. You need to whack that resistance way up. Take it up again for number 5. Yes, around, man. We rarely do sprints this short with breaks this long. It's a 1 to 2 work to rest ratio. I've gifted you that. We get ready to go again for number 5. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when it's up. 2, 1. Stand it up. Our final one we're going to do for 30 seconds. And it's going to be tough. I'm telling you it's going to be tough. Because if it's not, you're not in the right resistance. And I mean that in the nicest way. So take yourself up a bit more again. This is number 6. We've got a 30-second break after this, maybe even longer. We're also in your final 10 minutes, team, and that means we head into that purple phase. 30-second sprint, team. We go 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Cool, line change. Let's do it. You're in your final 10 minutes. This is your final 10 minutes. Oh, it's burning down, team. Two, one. Bring it down. Give yourself resistance one. Give yourself resistance one now, team. That was huge. That's proper sprint training. When that resting phase is way longer than that working phase, that's proper, so that should be tough. And that's sort of the way sprinters actually train. Tiny, short bursts of energy in a quite high resistance. I'm gonna go for a little 2-minute section. Remember, resistance one. 3, 2, 1. I'm allowing us to just let those legs go. I'm allowing us to let those legs go. So I'm resistance one. Give me a bit of speed. Show me some speed. If you want to hit those reds, you can hit it, but remember, this is for 2 minutes time. Woo! How are we doing, guys? I'm feeling a little bit like that, but also strong. So Motosumo, with the knowledge that we don't actually have that long left, I want you to remember what I told you to picture yourself at the end of the class. And think about that journey, or remember your intentions of why you got on the bike today. You need to think about that right now. We've still got a minute of still doing the exact same thing, so you don't need to think about anything extra apart from moving those legs super quick. And I want you to think about what you need to do to get there. What you need to do personally to get yourself to where you want to be. Because we're going to finish off with a tough little finisher. And it's going to be heavy because I've really allowed those legs to go. I've really allowed us to stay in that red zone for a decent amount of time. I am sweating. And so, once again, I want you to think about where you need to go, what you need to do to get yourself there. In 15 seconds, we get a short break and then we come into your finisher. We don't need to know what it is yet. Don't need to know. But it's going to copy similar stuff to what we did before. Ish. Not really. You'll see. 3, 2, 1. Slow down. Take yourself to resistance 4 for me, team. Resistance 4. Heavy. Remember that butter, that churned butter? Almost like it's being in the fridge or refrigerator for our people across the pond. Ready, standing up. 3, 2, 1. We do 30 seconds stood up sprint, 30 seconds sat down sprint, all in resistance 4. If you're getting into 80s in stood up resistance 4, you're far too high, which none of you are doing. That's perfect. You should be in high 60s or low 70s. Ready to sit down for your resistance 4 sprint. In 3, 2, 1. Sit down, let's go.
What can I do? What can I say? Please make it undone. What you did to me, I was so caught up.
So you remember we're in resistance 4. You shouldn't be getting into red zone in resistance 4. Absolutely not. I'm telling you that now. 3, 2, 1. 30-second break. I've gifted you a 30-second break, which means you can reset as much as you can. At the same time, we're going to add resistance. Obviously, we're going to add resistance because we've got to test ourselves out. I want you there. I want you getting there to where you need to be. We're going to do this twice more. We're doing this twice more. 30 seconds stood up, 30 seconds sat down. Give me everything. You got a 30-second break in between. Ready, we go in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So it's all about that burning those legs out as we stand up. And once we're down, oh boy, we're down. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Show me that fire. Show me that fire, Motosumo. Ready, and we rest. Add some resistance. One more. One more. And you have to promise me one thing. That in this last one, you give me everything. You give me absolutely everything. So we get ready to go in 10 seconds. Add some resistance for me. Add some resistance. You can add as much as you want now. So if you want to add loads, you add loads. But we get ready to go. We get ready to stand it up. We get ready to finish it off in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There ain't nothing after this. So you give me absolutely everything. When we sit down, we're gonna add resistance as well. Yeah, you heard me. If you can't add any more resistance, well done. If you can add a touch, you add it. Sprint finish. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Go, go, go. Nato, round around, man. Everyone, 10 seconds. Youch. Everyone's on in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it all the way down. Bring it all the way down. Let's stick around for a little stretch. Oh. Yo, we took off then. Just ask yourself, just close your eyes and ask yourself, am I where I wanted to be? Did I get my intention done? If the answer is yes, just reflect. How did you get there? What did you do? What did you do mentally? What did you do physically? If you didn't get there, which is fine, think once again, why didn't I get there? Did I have a mental block? Did I have a physical block? And once you've done that, give yourself some birthday cake. But we did it. That's why that's huge. Roll your shoulders back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. From now, lean head over to one side and the other. Then you're going to gently come forward. And we're going to get into those heels, those ankles, those calves. You're going to stretch that off. Now spinning around the other way, we do that same thing. Three, 2, 1. Once again, I just want you to gently lift your head over to one side. A lot of tension out on the neck, especially when you're cycling, even when you don't want to. When I tell you not to, that's just natural. Bring it all the way around, and from there, I want you to give yourself a huge round of applause, team. Thank you so much for joining me. You've been legends, Motosumo. That was a fun one. And I say that was a fun one, and I know that I literally really enjoyed that. That was tough, especially that ending. But you guys were absolutely amazing. Remember, team, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to contact us on socials and whatever. You can find us. And making sure you're pressing pause and save so you can pair it against your other workouts, team. But apart from that, have an amazing rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whatever. I'll see you later. My name's Ben. This has been Motosumo. Goodbye.